One of hot rod builder Roy Brizio's Roadsters just won the title America's Most Beautiful Roadster. That's like winning a gold medal in the Olympics or winning the Super Bowl of hot rod. It was his second time to win it, too. The wins came in the midst of 35 years of building hot rods. Roy's childhood was spent under the tutelage of his famous father, Andy, who himself won the Amber in 1970 with the Instant T. Roy's dad made hot rodding accessible to many enthusiasts with the creation of his Instant T hot rod kit.
I was very fortunate I grew up with something I really enjoyed. And, hot rods, drag racing, all that is what I grew up with. And, I'm sure my father probably looking at me going, I hope your kid likes what you do, you're having the same interest. Well, I don't know if I was lucky for him or not, but, I went everywhere with him. Whether he wanted me to or not, I was always with him in his hot rod or going somewhere to the drag races or whatever. And of course, when you're there and all his buddies see that you enjoy all this car stuff, they, kind of take you into their pits and put you in their dragsters. And I got to do more stuff as a kid. I was a lucky kid. And, I decided to make a career out of this. And it didn't start out that way so much. It was kind of like, I want to do something I really enjoy. And my father looked at it and said, you're never going to make any money. And after about 5 years after I had left a real job working for him, he was right. I struggled for a long time. I struggled 20 years in this business, but I did something I really wanted to do. And, luckily it paid off down the road.
Roy Brizio, the next generation, is an institution in hot rodding circles. Before his most recent win, we visited him in his shop in South San Francisco.
So this is where it starts. That pickup truck, we just finished that. It's got a blown flathead in it. The 55 Nomad is actually a car that was restored. It was done driving. We just pulled the whole body and interior and everything out of it, took the front flip off, and we put one of the new Art Morrison chassis. This is a project I did for the SEMA show with Ford in 2002 when the new T-Birds came out. 32 500 coupe, 40 Ford coupe, 66 Shelby Mustang.
This is like a guy's toy store.
This is a guy from 50s to 70s toy store, yeah, exactly.
Brizio is best known for his 32 Ford Roadsters, of which he's made somewhere over 300. They're trying to catalog all of them now. But what you may not know is that Brizio, like so many other shops, is branching out.
All this stuff hasn't changed a whole lot. I still personally like the nostalgia cars. That's what I kind of started doing originally. And nostalgia, not necessarily meaning putting flathead Fords in every hot rod we build, but having the overall look at the car still look like a hot rod. Big tires in the back, little tires in the front, have a nice stance. Try to make them as comfortable as possible, but yet still have a little bit of a loud pipe and hopefully we're putting a clutch pedal in them. Seeing more and more cars over the years, even older guys wanting to be able to shift their cars. It's just something about shifting your cars and hearing the exhaust tone, and you're in a hot rod. They don't all have to ride perfectly. If they want to do that, they can drive their new Mercedes. A hot rod's a hot rod. It's supposed to be fun and loud and wind blowing, and so we've been, basically just retuning and refining the same cars for 35 years. Our cars are definitely nicer than they used to be. The quality has always, gotten better over the years, but I still today like the nostalgia flavor to the hot rods. They just never seem to go out of date. The billet cars have come and gone. They're still there, and I appreciate a lot of the work that's gone into doing that, but I still like them to look like a Henry Ford 32 Ford.
Brizio has no plans to slow down. In fact, business is about at maximum right now. It's no surprise that one of the nicest guys in hot rodding makes some of the nicest cars.
Catch all the latest auto enthusiast news at Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine and iPad edition. Talk with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Autoweek USA.